Wi-Fi.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's it. But look, you're looking fabulous, and it's great to have you. And Azria, our resident pink lady, how are you?
Pink lady.
And how have you been keeping?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Apart from a croaky voice, I'm doing very well. Thanks, guys. We've had the most amazing week through the star being DNAs with the beings that are coming through at the moment. It's just been absolutely incredible. So I'll be sharing that with yourself and on my YouTube site and with a few others. So, and loads of wonderful feedback from the chakra cleansing sessions that we've been having as well. So even though it's been the last week of January, I think the last week for me is certainly really, as Beverly was saying, has really pushed it through as we start going into this February energy. So, I mean, I even had a bit of a rest this afternoon, which was fantastic. So ready to get going with the questions and that today. So, yeah, really, really positive going forward. And yeah, I just don't know what else to say. I'm still blown away by this week with, as I said, the beings.
You've had a couple of new beings that you through and received unusual beings that have appeared, which is really good for something different. And I'm sure that your new book that you're bringing out with all the various galactic beings you've been seeing with your clients and all these good things, that's going to be part of that. Please say that you're going to put them in the new book.
They are definitely going to start being shown around once we start getting more information, but certainly they are very, very much making themselves known at the moment. I mean, my living room has been just like this whole kind of pathway for beings going through at the moment. So definitely from a week of being unsure, but this week we've been absolutely cooking on gas. So it will be on the YouTube channels, it's going to be on, and I'm being pushed with those books. So just watch this space, guys. Definitely.
Good.
It's 2025 is certainly starting off very well. Now we're out of January.
Yes. Oh, thank goodness. So I think we've got 22 starred questions.
Yeah, we got some questions. Here we go. So I'm finding it difficult now with grown-up children to let them go, especially my son, now 22, a high-functioning autistic that has told me he will be moving over 4 hours away this year. Well, I've got a 23-year-old who lives she's only about 45 minutes away, right? But it's always difficult when the kids grow up and start doing their own thing and all the rest of it. I remember my face when my eldest daughter told me that she was going on her first girls' holiday to Magaluf, and I was like, ha ha, great, awesome. So I've got autistic children too, and you just gotta let them fly. It's just, what can you do? You can't keep them grounded. You can't clip their wings.
No.
You've just got to have faith that you've done the best that you can.
And the good thing is this note says the sun is high functioning. So I know it's a very long drive away by the looks of it, but I think that it is going to be fine. And at least allowing that energy, because having faith in children has a particular energy, but being a worrywart about children also has a different energy, and particularly children with autism, they're very sensitive to energetics and they will be able to pick it up. So I think you're doing the right thing by sending out full faith in your child.
Yeah. Okay, and also from KLG, please can you tell me what 2025 has in store for myself and my partner, Charlene, 11th of February 1981, and Stuart, 10th of April 1976. Thank you, lovely people. Thank you, KLG.
Very nice too. So let's have a look. So let's see. Azria, what cards are you pulling, and what cards are you using today?
Oh, thank you. So it was, I think there was a shout out for the shaman cards that I was using on our very first one. I think quite a few people were liking those, so I have those with me this week because I think that very much resonated with the viewers. So if there's any pack of cards that I've used in the past that you like, just let me know and I'll happily bring them forward, because these ones were definitely a
favorite. They were the favorite.
So for Charlene and Stuart, I've got 2. So I've got the arrow. Sorry. And
nice.
So the arrow, and then I've got the journey. So very much picking up on the message before. It is one of the main things that's coming through with both of those cards is trust in the process. And with those lovely energies they're going to start putting behind that, there is obviously the larger picture there. Things are moving forward, and yeah, I do got very much trust in the process, trust in the timings, and most importantly, trust in yourself, because that's one of the things that will take you forward. If things aren't necessarily feeling too right and you get that gut feeling, because sometimes I know we listen to our heart, but it's listening to the gut as well there. So I hope that helps you, lovely.
Oh, lovely. And Danny, what do you have for KLG?
I have absolutely dreadful internet, by the way. I might have to ditch because I'm in this, like I said, this ancient mansion in the middle of the woods, in the middle of the countryside.
Do your best,
and
Danny. You're okay.
Okay, I can hardly hear you guys. But I did the numerology, and it's amazing because both partners are the same number, and they're both a number 1. Yeah, and that's really unusual. You do get it sometimes. I've seen it a few times over the years, and bear in mind, I'm not an expert numerologist. Beverly's actually a lot better than me, but I'll have a go. So 2 number 1s, that's the leadership number. That's the point. That's the point of origin. With 2 1s, you've really got to work on each other, allowing each other to be in the lead when it's needed. Every relationship has this balance that happens. It can never be just the man or just the woman, and people fight for that top spot. And when you're born under the energy frequency of the 1, of the leadership, it can be very challenging to be with somebody who's got the same energy frequency as you. So paying attention, letting him lead when he needs to, him letting you lead when you need to, him not being worried about what it's going to look like if he gets to be vulnerable and crumble, and vice versa with you. So moving forward, there's a lot more honesty needed. I'm sure you already have it, but knowing how to stay on track with a beautiful, positive, successful relationship when you're both number 1s, really it is about paying attention and just recognizing when one of you's got to step back or step down. All right, good luck with that. Can you hear me okay? Okay, good.
Yep, we can. So let's have a look what else we got. Oh, and welcome to Julie T, who is a new member. I'll just quickly show that on the screen so that you can see. We're welcoming Julie. It's nice to have you here.
Thanks, Julie. Julie, sorry. Thanks, Julie. Sorry, I definitely haven't just ran through from being trapped behind the chair trying to get it out the door there to come back and put our question up on the screen. We got this, ladies. We got this. Right, here we go. Beverly, this is Anne, and we spoke before the new year regarding potential relationship and the frustrations of our generational curse. He stepped away. Will he be back?
Oh, yes. And this is a problem when there's an issue with the double generations on 2 sides. He has stepped away, but I think, remember the energy around when you do have generational issues that you're carrying through. Also remember it was January, the frustrating, awful month. We've got February now that has got very strong energies. Now, February is a totally different thing. It's a fresh energy. It allows big changes, most importantly, for everyone, emotional breakthrough. The universe is going to be pushing that energy to let go of what no longer fits and embrace new opportunities. So I think with that particular one, my advice would be wait and allow him to circle back, allow him to process things, just give time. What else does everybody else, the panel, feel? So did you pull some cards, Azria, please, for Anne?
Yeah, and I think this follows on really nicely. I've got middle world there. So I think it's the case of, you are going from that middle space and then moving forward. So I'll just say that I believe this very much continues from that lovely message from Beverly there. Thank you.
Good. And our lovely Danny, who's in the unusual manor house there. Are you able to pick some stuff up where you are?
When it comes to generational curses, there's something that I'm extremely strict on. I don't mess around. I'm very direct and very, very firm with the idea even of generational curses, because we don't deserve to be inflicted with things that have happened down the timeline. So what I tend to do is I'll get all the ancestors, I'll line them up, even if I have to use my imagination to bring the information. So I'll imagine lining up my ancestors, I'll invite them all, and I'll kick all their asses.